This is a very special edition because this Sunday is the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and obviously joining me this time, once again, I've got the leader of UFW, Jay. How you doing, buddy?
Doing alright, pal. Yeah, doing alright.
Obviously, you called...
big news today.
Yeah, I was going to say, you called this podcast pretty much earlier today saying, we need to get this done. I have an important announcement to make that you wanted to share with the clan. So,
yes, I do. Yes.
I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, so this is going to be pretty easy enough. Okay, guys, so you're all going to be hearing this. So this is going to be, really important for all you. You're all going to be wanting this, so I'm doing it. This Friday on SmackDown, we're going to be having a Gold Rush tournament. The tournament will be for a brand new championship, a world championship. It's going to be the UFW championship, okay? So every member will be allowed to compete. That includes minor champions, okay? So everyone's allowed to compete. Once you're knocked out of the tournament, you're out. But don't worry, everything's okay with you, because you'll still have a shot again this Sunday at Elimination Chamber. Okay? Well, you might do, you might not. We'll find out. And I think that's everything so far. And also, just to let everybody know, the Elimination Chamber matches this Sunday may change due to connection quality. So, if they do change, I will apologise. Some people will lose their opportunity for the title, or whatever they're going for, okay? Whether it be the contendership for the Intercontinental Championship, or the UFW World Heavyweight Championship, okay? And I think that's it.
So, big announcement there. So, tomorrow night on SmackDown?
Yes.
Gold Rush tournament for a
Yes.
brand new World Heavyweight, UFW Championship.
Yes. And just so everybody knows as well, the UFW Championship, it's mainly going to be focused on SmackDown only.
So we're doing like a good old brand separation.
Yeah, in a way, but as we pick up a few more members, we can then officially do the separation. Because I know people are available on certain days, so I want to try and accommodate that. Rather than have it where we've got people who can do days and people who can't do days, and especially if they become a champion, and we have the problem where we can't have a title defended, or a champion cannot appear to, possibly get a new contender. So, yep, they're my reasons for it, and a lot of people have been asking for it, so we're going to have to do it.
Obviously, you mentioned the contendership match for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to run over the card, and I would like to get your opinion on the match, where the contenders came from, etc., etc., and then to finish off that topic of the match, who you think will win. So starting off the show this Sunday, the UFW United States Championship match, TLC. Cowboy's the current champion. He will be defending in a triple threat against Vito Alberto and Mr. Fantasy. So, match, where did it come from? Who do you think is going to win it?
Personally, the match itself was originally going to have the former United States champion, who at the time was current, until I stripped him this past week, which is Sector, because I haven't spoken to him a long time, and he's not given any interest in the clan or anything like that, so I have to strip him. He's had enough time to get back to me, hasn't bothered.
Yeah.
So, when that happens, then I just have to, let the show go on.
Yeah,
the show must go on.
Business.
Yeah. So that's what I've done. It seems to have boosted morale, because now everyone's got another title to fight for. And, Cowboy was surprised when I dropped the bomb on him that he's because he thought he was just going to be defending against Alberto, but I dropped the bomb on him and told him that he's going to be facing another former champion who was crowned that very night before Cowboy, which is Mr. Fantasy. So Mr. Fantasy is aiming to win back the title whilst wearing stars and stripes.
So who do you think's going to win that match? Who do you think's going to walk out of Elimination Chamber? Do you know?
To be honest, I'm actually hoping that Cowboy does retain. Because in the end, he's one of us in Fortune, and we need Fortune needs the gold. We need the gold.
Yeah.
The more gold, the better, mate. The more gold, the better.
I personally would want Mr. Fantasy to win, purely for the fact that in that UFW Championship match you were speaking of, it was me versus Mr. Fantasy in a TLC match, and he got that lucky move, and unfortunately Tyler Harris tore both his quads, sat there in the corner not being able to get up. Mr. Fantasy took advantage of that, won the US title, so I'm looking for some redemption, possibly in the near future.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get that, maybe you will.
Second match on the card is the UFW World Tag Team Championship match. Extreme Rules, Supernova and Vito Alberto versus Cowboy and myself, Z-Drew Lionheart.
Again, another match that I do believe is going to be quite tough, but I am on the side of Fortune here, and I hope Fortune wins.
Yeah, we got the biggest names in the clan right now. We're going after every title we can get our hands on.
Yeah, definitely. But I tell you what, if we do it tonight, well, not tonight, obviously, but if we do it on Sunday, right, we have every single championship in our hands. No one's going to be able to stop us.
But obviously, Supernova and Timmy, not the greatest of friends. Obviously, we'll see if that becomes a factor this Sunday night. Third match on the card. I mentioned it earlier, the number one contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Elimination Chamber, obviously you said the Elimination Chamber matches may be subject to change if connection issues occur. But as it stands currently, in order of entrance, Faded Killer Nero, Supernova, Vito Alberto, CD Martin, myself, Cookie Killer, aka Zach, because Cookie Killer's a dumb name. For the Intercontinental Championship. Who is going to win that match? If the match actually manages to happen.
Me personally, because I'm going to be the one that's fighting for the championship as well. I'm already the official number one contender.
Yeah.
We don't have a champion, so I need another one to face me. I'm actually hoping for, in a way, to be honest, most of them that are in that match, I'm going to walk through them.
Oh. So you're calling out a challenge to anyone who wins that match? You don't care who it is?
Don't care who it is, they're getting walked through. I'm walking out as the champ.
Obviously, the next match on the card is the UFW Intercontinental Championship match. No holds barred. Obviously, you'll face whoever wins that Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, since you said you don't really care who wins, you're going to beat them anyway, who would you rather face for the Intercontinental Championship this Sunday?
Virtually anybody. I am up for a challenge. Even if it means me facing more than one person.
Oh.
But all I have to say is, and it's a warning for every single one in that match, believe me, you should be wanting to make sure you lose. Because you don't want to get in the ring with me. You don't want to. You better run.
Oh, strong words there from Jay. Looking to make a huge statement. But the main event, still after your match, Jay, obviously not that main event talent you used to be. Main event, UFW World Heavyweight Championship match. The current champion, Infamous King, or whatever he's changed his name to again now, will be defending his championship in an Elimination Chamber match against Mr. Fantasy, Cowboy, Supernova, myself, and Cookie, Killer, Zach, whatever. Who do you think is going to win that match? Why?
Well, there's two people I think that could possibly win it.
Which are?
Which is basically any member of Fortune that's in the match, right? Any one member of Fortune, any one member of it, okay?
Yeah.
And Supernova.
Why Supernova?
Because I already heard some news about a little agreement between the champion and Supernova. And the other thing I have to say there is that should Supernova win the match with the help from the champion, the title will be held up in abeyance and he'll be forced to basically watch it be defended without him being in the match. And he'll lose it.
So you're saying that if Nick and Nova work together in any way, pretty much in that match, then the title practically goes up in the air to whoever wants it.
Yeah.
We could have Heath Slater become the new UFW World Champion.
We could do, yeah, we could do. Because I won't put up with any, in the back agreements here, where people agreeing to, drop titles to each other and stuff. That's not happening. So, if he drops it to Nova on purpose, Nova's going to unfortunately lose his title, and also Nick will not get a rematch. And he'll have to start from the bottom.
Also, since obviously that's the entire card done, I do ever want a quick jump over to next Wednesday. 6 days away, we will be having the NXT TakeOver Special.
Can I stop you there?
Yes?
We're missing one match.
What match
It's not
is
on the
that?
card yet. It ain't on the card yet.
Oh, what match?
This match will be for the new UFW Championship. Whoever wins the title on SmackDown will defend it on Sunday.
And who will they face?
That will be decided at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
So 2 other matches?
Yes.
So 7 card spectacular, ladies and gentlemen.
Just thought I'd surprise you all with that. Now, Wednesday NXT TakeOver.
Yes.
Now that I am looking forward to. Obviously, there is a bit of a issue with the card.
Yeah.
Because there's only one match on the card. But that's because I got a few little surprises.
Which, are you going to be revealing them? Are you going to be revealing them now? You have to be podcast exclusive?
Okay, so I'm going to go through this first. So how about we just talk about the first match that's already on the card?
So I will read out as follows. The first match on the NXT TakeOver Special card is an Extreme Rules match between Cookie Killer and Cowboy will have a member of Fortune at ringside. The stipulation for this match, though, if Cowboy wins, then Cookie Killer must join Fortune. However, if Cookie Killer beats Cowboy, then he cannot have a world title match for a year, or until he decides to lift the title match ban. Yes,
now, I was presented with this idea from both of them. But originally it was only one-sided, so that if Cowboy beat Cookie, then Cookie would join Fortune. I came up with a second stipulation to put onto it as, like a counter situation for it, so that, obviously you can't have one, if he wins, then, that happens.
Yeah.
What happens if Cowboy loses? Right? So I thought, well, if you lose, You can't have a world title match for a year, or until Cookie Killer decides to lift the title match ban. Seems pretty fair enough.
Yeah.
And they seem both pretty happy with it, but Cowboy's pretty confident on winning it.
Yeah.
And if anyone doesn't know who the manager is yet, you're talking to the manager of the match.
Another
I'm going to
exclusive.
be ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to be ringside, boys.
Jay's going to be ringside for this match, representing Fortune with Cowboy.
With a steel chair at hand.
With a steel chair at hand, as it's an Extreme Rules match.
So, any of you boys want to come down from the back to try and help Cookie out, I'll be ready with a steel chair. I'll happily knock you out.
So you're acting more as a special enforcer than a manager in this match, is that's what seems like?
Yep. I'm even bringing my striped t-shirt out with me, just in case I need to referee it myself. So I'm prepared for everything.
Obviously, as the official card on the site goes, that's the only match. However, you said you have a couple of surprises.
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to share them now, then?
Yeah, I'm going to share them all to you guys right now. So we're going to have another match, which is going to be Alberto versus Supernova. Okay? That's going to be contested in a steel cage.
Oh.
And the only difference between our normal steel cages and this one is it's escape only. So, literally, you're fighting to the death. Then, after that, we have... I can't believe I'm saying this. Well, I don't think I'm ready to say this. We'll skip that one for now.
We'll
right.
close the podcast on that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have another match, which is going to have the new UFW Tag Team Champions, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Right? They will then be facing the people who, the team that they lost to. So we will have Cowboy and Lionheart versus Supernova and Alberto, okay?
In a rematch.
In a rematch. But the best part is the titles will be on the line.
Big twist.
And then we're going to have the final match, which will be the United States Champion versus the Intercontinental Champion. So we'll have either Cowboy, Alberto, or Fantasy versus the Psycho J.
Obviously, you're still extremely confident that you're actually going to win the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, I'm very much set on winning it. And just so you all know as well, I am the Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yes.
If I don't win the Intercontinental Championship, by God, I'm walking out a champion.
And obviously, we'll go through the card now. So the first match, Cowboy versus Cookie Killer. Who is going to win that match?
Who's going to win that match? I think Cowboy's going to win it.
I'm not sure.
Going to win it.
I think Cookie Killer could pull an upset. I think he could get like a cheeky roll up out of nowhere and get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, unless I overrule it.
Unless you decide to overrule it.
And I'll jump in, put my t-shirt on, and I'll referee the match. And if the commentary team don't like that, I'll get a blazer out, I'll sit at the back there as well, and I'll just take turns jumping in and out the ring.
Obviously.
I ain't no problem doing that.
Second match, Nova versus Timmy in a steel cage. Who do you think is going to win that match?
Honestly, I'd be more sided on Nova, but knowing how good Timmy is in a steel cage, especially when he's called Mr. Luck these days, he's been quite lucky with some of his matches. So, I do reckon that he could possibly win it.
I've got to disagree with you again, Jay. I reckon Nova's going to climb up that steel cage, win that match. He's going to climb up, reach for the heavens with the hand of God by his side, and he's going to beat Timmy in that steel cage.
And yeah, I think honestly, I do believe that Timmy will win. Yeah.
Okay, third match, Tag Team Championship rematch. Who's going to win, Fortune or Nova and Timmy?
Again, I'm down for Fortune.
Yeah, I've got to agree. I don't think Timmy and Nova, after a steel cage match, they'll be able to keep their differences aside in a tag team championship match.
Yeah. Plus, anyway, most likely you're going to be the tag team champion anyway.
Yeah.
I'm all. If I had to put money on it, I do believe you'll be the tag team champion with Cowboy. And again, you got to remember as well, right? Cowboy's also got a match at the start of the show.
Yes, he does.
Right. Now, under the tag team championships, right, and just so everybody knows this, okay, any member of Fortune could defend that title should Fortune win it.
So we're going full fabulous Freebird rule.
Yeah, the Freebird rule is up in the air there. We're using it. Okay? So any member of Fortune could defend it. So should Cowboy get injured, win the match but get injured by Cookie Killer, you never know, we could have Cookie Killer jumping into the match to help defend them.
Yeah. Obviously, the main event.
Anybody.
The main event.
Even myself.
Yeah, the main event on this Takeover Special is, as you just mentioned, the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion. So it's either going to be Timmy, Mr. Fantasy, or Cowboy versus, for the sake of this argument, I'll say yourself. You seem so confident in your abilities.
I am very confident, my friend.
No, in all honesty, I think the only challenge you will have, if you were to go up against any of those three, would be Mr. Fantasy. And I think he's the only one I could see beating you in that match. So I'm going to have to say I think you will win.
Yep. I mean, any of them are easy pickings. So, even though I know one of them's in Fortune, right? The other one, which is Mr. Fantasy, he's supposed to be in Fortune, but I already had the lowdown that he's leaving Fortune. So, yeah. So, he probably doesn't realise I know this, but it's out there now. I already know. So, he's not going to have an easy time.
Yeah. Oh. Technical difficulty, I just dropped my microphone.
Oh, gosh.
Obviously, that was the entire, special cards we've done. We've covered Elimination Chamber, we've covered NXT. Is there anything else you want to cover?
Yes, on the following week of NXT, we're going to start having we're going to have another Gold Rush tournament.
Oh, what's this one for?
This will be for the NXT Championship.
Ah.
Now, obviously, with it being NXT Championships, they'll only be defended on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
Or unless I decide to do a special on a Sunday.
Never know.
You never know what happens. You know, it's all there. And then, once we've crowned an NXT champion, we'll then do another Gold Rush tournament for an NXT Tag Team Champion.
So, if that's all the news, obviously you're the boss here. You know a lot more than I do. Is that all of the news that is necessary? Because I've got a pretty important thing to ask you, Jay. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Okay, go on.
WrestleMania, you have been challenged for the Intercontinental Championship, if you so have it at the time, by none other than the original Mr. Luck himself, Gamer. The challenge is set. Do you accept? You seem to be lost for words.
I am. I'm just trying to calculate how many seconds it'll take me to beat him.
Oh. So you seem confident. Are you going to accept this match then, Jay?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to accept the match.
It is
right?
official, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania.
But he's gonna wish that he didn't challenge me for it, because it'll be his last match.
Ooh.
When I'm done with him, he'll never want a match ever again.
Strong words there, Jay. Are you confident you can back those up by WrestleMania?
Believe me, I guarantee it.
Well then, if there's nothing else, please interrupt me if there is more. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been the UFW Wrestling Podcast. I'm Z True Lionheart, that was Psycho J, and we'll see you all in the next one.